Back for more work, are you? Good. Some of our boys are causing trouble in Leyawiin. Looks bad for the guild. Some of your brothers have been getting rowdy at the local tavern. I've got no problem with cutting loose, but I don't like it when we all look bad. You're looking for Rellian, Vantus Prelius, and Dubok gor-Shagk. I haven't had any trouble with them before, so find out what's going on. I'll be waiting.
Can I help you, brother? Good to see you. I hope I can help. Did you hear that Dharma has disappeared? Seed Neas is worried sick about her daughter, Dharma. If you think you can help, you'll find her at her shop, Northern Goods and Trade. Be seeing you. Good morning. I'm Lum Grobarov, the cheerful one. My brother Kurz? He's not so cheerful. I saw Valis Odile at the Grey Mare again today. Hasn't been the same since his boys took off. Bye.
What can I do for you? I'd like to learn more about spellcasting. Might have to head over to the Mages Guild and see if they're accepting new members. Ah, the comely Argonian lass. You may have met her if you've ever been in her mother's shop, Northern Goods and Trade. Take care.
You really fought that Goodbye.
I'm looking for results from you. What have you found out? I'll be waiting.
Well met.
You know where they're burying Rihanna? Go hurt something.
Hi! I hope I can help. Hard to complain about living in Coral. We've got everything you need. Go hurt something.
Hail.
Have you ever been interested in joining the Mages Guild?
I never really thought about it. They just didn't seem like the sort of folks I wanted to spend time with.
And Hoggetar sure knows his way around this area. Have you spoken with him?
No, I haven't. I've heard that he really knows his role.
I hear you.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I understand David is becoming increasingly prevalent in Somerset Island.
The outbreak of powerful wizards. Could be a dangerous situation.
Take care. Well,
What can I do for you? Did you hear that Dharma has disappeared?
aye. We've heard the old man's story. Nothing to back it up, though, except the word of those two kids of his. No real evidence.
Even if it was true, it's out in the forest somewhere. We need to keep what's inside the town walls safe, not go running around outside them. Take care.
I lived in the Imperial City for a while, but city life just isn't for me. I'm much happier in Coral.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is Fire and Steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you? You've got a lot to learn. I can show you some new things. I can show you some new things. I can show you some new things. Knowledge is the key to... Let's get to training. Have you seen Valis Odal recently? Spends all day in the tavern. Good day. Hello. What can I interest you in? That's a fair deal. You don't expect me to make that deal, do you? You don't expect me to make that deal, do you? I appreciate your... Goodbye. What can I do for you? Have a look around. You won't find better prices than all damn you got. Think? Let me take a look at what you've got. Good day.
Greetings, Imperial brother.
How do you do? Do you ever spend time in the oak enclosure?
I've had many...
I may have a bit of a proposition for you involving the Germain family you so recently assisted. I found some good pauldrons at the armorer. It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherly. However, the original owner of Weatherly left them an even greater legacy. In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history than meets the eye. Want to hear about it? Excellent. Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And who knows, my story may prove profitable to both of us once it has come to its end. My tale actually begins with the father, Albert Germain. He was once in my employ, or should I say, the employ of my organization. He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it bluntly. He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision. He fled from Coral with his family and was never heard from again. Only his small son, Reynald, was found, wandering alone in the wilderness. Naturally, my associates and I believed he had perished. The wilderness is, after all, a dangerous place. No place to take your family. Then, these many years later, voila! The brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all. Indeed. What is the point of my tale? Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Coral Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately, the notorious Red Guard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back with them. If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you. I do not care to describe it. You will know it when you see it, I think. It is not something one of the ogres should have in his possession. There isn't much to tell you about Albert Germain. He was one of my best, then he got greedy. The rest is history. Gilbert and Reynald know nothing of their father's past deeds. If you want to tell them about it, suit yourself. Beware, the Red Guard Valley.
Welcome to the Oak Enclosure. This one is Talisma, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal. Valena Danton just hasn't been the same since her eldest son died. Still, she does a good job of running the Fighters Guild. A little food and drink will do you some good. You too.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox, who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox, who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. Have you been near Rosentia Galenis' house recently? Smells horrible, like she left some meat out to spoil. Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell a foul odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. It's surprising that a wealthy woman like that would let her property fall into such disarray. There are some folks causing trouble, that's for sure. Head over to the Five Claws Lodge. You'll see. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox, who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. He's a of course. Blessings of Stendar upon me.
Stay out of...
What do you want?
I've heard Brodrus at the Fighters Guild is well versed in using heavy armor, especially for a wood elf. No trouble here. No nothing here. No fun, no work, nothing. Blackwood Company's got all the work. There's nothing left for us, except for drinking. Haven't you heard of them? Former soldiers sent down into the swamps to take some territory back from the lizards. Talk to Vantus. Shove off!
Get out of here! We don't need you around.
You'll keep your nose out of this if you know what's good for you. Turns out that the shield of the Crusader had been locked away all this time, kept safe by the people who originally found it. Mind your... You'll keep... Trouble? Trouble, you're damn right. But it's not us, friend. The real trouble's with the Blackwood Company. They're what's causing trouble. Mercenaries is what they are. And they've hung up a shingle here in Leyawiin. Vantus can tell you more. Mind your...
It's not wise to interrupt us in the middle of our discussion. We filled the Desolate Mine contract, but the butcher's bill was pretty steep. I don't think so. I'll tell you what real trouble is. It's trying to pay my debtors when there's no work. It's my wife taking in wash to buy food. That's been the state of things since the Blackwood Company began moving in. I spit on them. Mercenaries sent by the Emperor to reclaim territory in Black Marsh. When they failed, they came back and set up shop. They've been undercutting us on contracts ever since, and they've no qualms about accepting jobs no guild member would be caught dead doing. A brilliant idea. Orion only sends his best these days. Tell you what. You go find us some paying work and we'll happily go about it. Jobs would be great. Too bad no one is giving us any these days. If you can find some work for us, we'll do it. Much obliged, my friend.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight? Jobs for the Fighters Guild? Try Margard. If she's not at home or at the Five Claws, she's probably out looking for alchemical ingredients. Blessings of Stendar upon you.
My name is Margard. Professionally, I'm a trade consultant. I offer advanced mercantile training, by the way. But my real passion is alchemy. I love brewing up new and interesting potions, just for fun. It's a pity my busy consulting and training schedule leaves me little time for gathering ingredients. And heavens forfend that my husband, Itar, devote a few minutes from his all-consuming hobby stirring up trouble between Khajiits and Argonians to help me find ingredients. Leyawiin stands alone. That's what Count Caro says. Only our brave guardsmen to keep the hordes of Oblivion at bay. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Let's get to training. I suppose I've got something I could use the guild's help with. I need ogre teeth and minotaur horn for my alchemy experiments. They're tough to get, but I prefer fresh, and I'll pay well. And I just don't trust those Blackwood Company folks to find them. I'm not sure about you either. Tell you what, if you bring me back 5 portions of ectoplasm, I'll give my business to the guild. That's my offer. I suppose I've got something I could use the guild's help. They're tough to get. I'm not sure about you either. Tell you what. Farewell.
Send me a drink, barkeep. Something you need? We still need work. We appreciate.
I've told you what we need. Until we've work, we'll stay. Go root in the mud, pig.
Your Fighters Guild. Get them out of here. They have caused trouble here as well, but they have gold to pay for the trouble. Things are always better when served with gold. Causing trouble, yes. Causing much trouble, scaring customers, breaking furniture. Bad, bad men. There's nothing new I can tell you about jobs for your guild. Hey, you're the one. Make them leave now.
We wouldn't be here if you'd done your job.
Good to see you.
Have you found me ectoplasm? Well, you've got the ectoplasm. Seems you Fighters Guild types can do a job when you put your mind to it. Tell your men I'll pay them for minotaur horns and ogre teeth. The Fighters Guild will be my sole supplier. I look forward to doing more business. I'm willing. Goodbye.
Have pity on her.
If it weren't for me, you'd be mucking stables. I've told you what we need. Until we've work, we'll stay here. Find ingredients from our guard, huh? Works for me. I'll let the other men know. Appreciate your help, friend. And Orion should be happy. My men and I should be able to keep busy for now. Thank you for your help. I sure wish Vitellis hadn't died. That sure was a mess. You too.
it now? You heard the odd noises coming from...
Hail, Sir Knight. Greetings to you. I'm at your service, Sir Knight. Hard to complain about living in Coral. Take care.
Go ahead, Boot. I'm looking for results from you. What have you found out? I'm not so sure about that Yugal Belet. An odd fellow. And people have said there are strange noises coming from his house at all hours. The Blackwood Company has taken that much of a foothold in Leyawiin. Those sons of... Never mind. You've done your job. Here's your payment for it. You've done well. Because of your efforts, you have achieved the rank of Swordsman of the Fighters Guild.